All right, my friends, this week on Prof and Dev Play Games, we are going to talk about some of the games we played this year in preparation for our Game of the Year, which will be the first episode of January. So stay tuned. All right, my friends, welcome to episode 508 of Prof and Dev Play Games here on the solstice night. Over there's Anthony the Dev. He makes games, play games. I am Larry the Professor. I read books lately. I also do play games every once in a while. How are things going, man?
Things are good. I'm on my break.
Yeah, man.
Systemaria is closed until the 4th, through the 4th.
Yeah, oh, nice. That's a nice long break.
We're going to be back on the 5th of January. So I am thinking about not actually making games for 2 weeks at all.
Excellent. Take a nice mental break.
Yeah, I really need it. But yeah, no, things are good. Solstice is great. Really, the weather kind of broke here. It wasn't rainy today, so that was very nice, and we can welcome back longer days, slowly but surely.
Yep. Inch by inch.
Seattle is very much in the long dark right now. Like, holy crap. It's dark by like 4.
Yeah. I remember that in Ukraine. Fucking, it was like 3:30, 3 o'clock, and I was like, what the fuck? How is it dark right now?
Yep.
Oh, man. Crazy stuff.
Yeah. You trade it off in the summers when it's like dusk out until 10 at night.
Yep, exactly. Yep, nice long summers.
Yeah.
The end of Hanukkah coincided with the longest night of the year.
Oh, that's cool.
The 8 candles. So it's
nice.
the brightest menorah. So that was fun.
That is fun. That's great.
Yeah,
that's cool.
My daughter.
I wonder how often that aligns.
I know, seriously. Like, it has not aligned as far as long as we've been celebrating, which is only a couple of years. Yeah. So, because my daughter just loves for some reason, loves the trappings is the wrong word, but whatever, trappings of the Hanukkah tradition. So we do menorah every night. We do play dreidel. Yeah.
You're like, yeah, we do this.
Yep. We just part
but
of
we're not Jewish.
So we're not Jewish. It's something we do now.
Yeah.
But my former co-president is, so she gave me all the fixings several years ago, and we've carried on ever since. And
nice. That's cool.
My daughter loves it. We have a good time, and it's nice very nice tradition.
Yeah, it's nice to have those family traditions. That's like my family with solstice. Like, I would say none of us are pagan or anything. We just were like, we all generally, I don't know, enjoy the outdoors to a point, and just like the nature of it all. And we're just like, solstice is a cool celestial day, honestly. Like, let's make our family tradition be this. And then take other things, like I was telling you earlier, like we read books today from the Christmas book flood, which is an Icelandic tradition, which happens more on Christmas. But we're like, we like what it means. We like just sitting, like, giving your family and friends books and reading books for a few hours together. We're like, we like this. This is a cool thing to do. Let's stamp that into our holiday traditions. Because we'll, of course, do the Christmas Day stuff. My in-laws will be over on Christmas Eve, and we have a long tradition of that, and like fondue and having a good time there, and wake up on Christmas Day and do presents and have general chill day overall. But I kind of feel like, I mean, that we wanted to have the solstice thing just kind of be our family, like the 4 of us, just like, this is what we do, and my kids still really enjoy doing it, so that's good.
Yeah,
I'm waiting for the day when they're like, nah, we're too cool for this. We're not going to do that. I'm like, no.
Too cool to sit around and read books? No way.
Yeah, no, I hope not.
My daughter, on weekends, she calls us in after bedtime, probably like an hour later, to sit in the chair and do a story. But she called me much later tonight, and I was like, oh, I guess she forgot, but she didn't. She called me much later. And then I was like, so what was going on? She's like, I was reading My Neighbor Totoro, and I got really into it, and I didn't want to stop. And I was like, I I've been waiting my entire
hear that.
your entire life to hear this sentence from you. So good.
Nice.
So, yeah, very cool. So yeah, thanks to my former co-president, my current colleague, for starting the Hanukkah tradition in our family. It's beautiful, very very nice. And I like your tradition, so maybe we'll steal that next year.
That's a good one. It's fun.
I love that. That's great. Yeah, but this week for our last, I think this is probably our last episode for the year, we're going to talk about some games that we played. For me, the backdrop is this was the year I was going to buy fewer new games. I had a $500 gaming budget. I fucking stuck to it. I spent the money on fucking Magic cards, but whatever. And I played a lot more backlog games. So I do have a list of games that I will, I'll read the list and then I'll toss to you for you to tell us the games you played. And then kind of we'll come back through and talk about the games you played. So this is going to include a mix of games that are old games that I beat for the first time, and then also some new games that came out this year. So my first game of the year was Legend of Zelda for the for the regular Nintendo. I played it on Switch online, beat it for the first time in my life, and that was January of 2025. And then a second game was Final Fantasy II, which was February of 25. Third game was Bastion, which was March of 25. And then I beat Assassin's Creed Origins in March of 25. In April of 25, I beat Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. I had just left the final Ganon quest for a very long time, so I came back to it this year and beat it. Number 6 was Blue Prince. There's the first new game of the year. First new game of the year was Blue Prince in the end of April. And then in May was Final Fantasy 3. And then also in May was Super Mario Brothers 2. First time I beat that. I got to Wart several times as a kid, but never beat Wart, so I beat it this time. In June, it was Clair Obscur Expedition 33. In August, it was Split Fiction. In September, it was Final Fantasy 4. In also September, it was Final Fantasy 9. In October, it was Final Fantasy Tactics. Which, looking at the date here, I beat it on the 4th of October, and it came out on the 30th of September. Holy shit!
I mean, you were sick. That's all you could do.
I was sick. That's all I could do. But Jesus Christ, that's never happened in my life.
That's a lot of game.
That's a lot of game. Time. Yeah, 55 hours. This note says. After that was also in October was TMNT Tactical Takedown. And then I didn't play anything again until the end of November, where I played The Simpsons. And then finally, same day, end of October, was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Played that with my daughter. So 16 games I beat this year, and probably a little under half are new.
Okay.
So it'll be an interesting game of the year.
You made a dent in your backlog, definitely.
I did, yeah. I played some gems from the backlog, man.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy with my gaming this year. To be honest, it was more satisfying than it's been in a long time. So I like this approach, to be honest.
I can understand that.
Yeah. How about you?
I'm trying to get a date. Oh, so, I mean, for me is weird. Like, so I'll have Steam and I have PlayStation up. When did Metaphor come out?
2024.
Right?
Yeah.
That's right. I mean, like, I'm just confused why it's October 11th. It's probably still playing it. That's why. Because I bet I didn't beat it until January. So it's like one of the first things I have on here is like I was playing Metaphor, and it's 20% of my, well, not 20%, 16 hours of playtime in like January on PlayStation. I assume that's me beating the game at that point.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
So like January is actually not a ton, like nothing new. The closest new thing was I put a bunch of time into Path of Exile 2, which had come out beginning of December 2024, and I was continuing to play it into January. That was a majority of my time, but it was split between like I played some Diablo 4, Satisfactory, as the main ones. I will say this is the first appearance of Blueprints on my list because I was playing it for IGF.
Right.
And that continued. February, I was also still playing a little bit of Blueprints. But like February had new stuff. So towards the end of February, played Monster Hunter Wilds came out. And so that was kind of the big one that I played, and I played through most of the story. It didn't grab me as much as World on a continuing play standpoint. Mostly it was my friends weren't playing it at all, so that made it hard to keep. I was like, oh, okay, I don't have my group to go play after like post story content. I did some, but
they just moved on, kind of thing, or
they never really got into it. They were just doing other things. Okay. So I don't think it was the game. I just think their life has shifted. Those two, that just made it hard for them to coordinate, and they just were like, yeah, I just don't have time for this right now. So, but actually, so that was the very end of February, and then March, 85% of my gaming time in March on Steam was Monster Hunter Wilds. So that's where all the play happened, was March. Then April came around, and that's when I played Promise Mascot Agency.
Can I pause for a second there on that one?
Yeah.
I saw that pop up on a list as I forget where it was. Fucking some whatever name it was, you would recognize the name, like as a big name website or magazine or whatever. They listed that game as their favorite cozy game of the year.
It's great. I love it.
Is it cozy? Is it a cozy game?
Kind of.
Oh,
there's not like a lot of pressure for it. Just drive around and collect things.
Yeah. Okay.
And it feels really good to drive and fly and everything else that your K truck can do as you get in that game. It has great game feel. It's a ton of fun. It is. I could see it being cozy.
Interesting. Okay.
There's not pressure on you. You don't have to move fast through the game. You can just do what you want to do. I could see that. I feel like it deserves more praise than it's getting. I love that game.
Yeah. That seems like a vibe that I'm picking up from people.
Yeah. But this was also the actual time when I started playing Blueprints as well in April.
Because you restarted, I think.
I did. Completely restarted. So I played a bunch of it. Played a bunch of Path of Exile 2 at this point again. That's probably when they did their first League update. So I probably played more. I think this will be a thing that you'll notice throughout my entire year. I always go back and play action RPGs when their leagues start.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, I do.
I think people
my game. I love it.
People who have been listening to this podcast for years, like, just know that about you. That's what you do.
I love a number go up loot, hack and slash RPGs. And wow, Path of Exile 2, between them and Diablo 4, just having rolling seasons every like 3 or 4 months always gives me a reason to go back. But into May, there was Blueprint. That was the majority of Blueprints, was May. But I played Blueprints in May. I played Fantasy Life I in May. And started playing Expedition 33, Clair Obscur. June, continued Clair Obscur, continued Fantasy Life I. That is the majority. I played some of Persona 5 The Phantom X, which was the mobile Persona 5. Yeah. Gotcha, Persona 5. But it's on Steam. You can just play it on PC. I think I played more of that than I thought. But July majority was Clair Obscur, and I beat it. Some Diablo 4 in July as well. Not sure what that one was. That's a season. Was
there a season?
Probably. There's probably a season. I'm just like, what season was that, and why did I play a lot of it? Right. This is also when I was playing Uma Musume, Pretty Derby.
Oh, yeah.
I heard there's an anime of this now, too. Like,
oh my god, seriously? That's great.
Because Psy Game, or is part of the big Psy company umbrella, there's like Psy Animation or Psy Studio that do anime. And so they've now made an anime of Uma Musume.
Oh, I love that.
So
that's cool.
I'm like, do I have to watch this just to see what the hell this is? And then August, I didn't really play anything new. I played a little bit of Last Epoch because I just wanted, of course, I was saying, oh, what's that action RPG like now? Have they fixed anything? Not really. Still kind of find it boring. Played some Baldur's Gate 3 a little bit. I think that was when my wife was starting to play.
Oh,
yeah, there was a new patch, and my wife's playing. It's like, oh, I could play that again. but actually, like not a ton of time in August there. September back, that was a new Path of Exile update. They introduced a new class, so I played a bunch of that. I played a bunch of Hades 2. And I played some System Shock 2 25th anniversary at that point. Those were the 3 that I played mostly in September. And then Final Fantasy Tactics came out, and I played like 50-ish hours of it. I still haven't beat it. I should beat it now,
Yeah,
but I'm at the point.
I don't think
I didn't beat it because I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm just doing all the side shit. And so right. I'm a very completionist with that game too. So actually I was in the middle of like farming monsters. So capturing a bunch of monsters and then running around the map so that they all spawn eggs and hatch, and getting the right ones so that I could go into the battle with them and poach them for items.
Yep.
Because I needed ribbons. I wanted ribbons for my entire party. And other miscellaneous things. But yeah, no, I haven't beat it. I'll go back and beat it at some point. That's not the point of I've beat it plenty of times, and I'm just like, but no, right. Now I'm at the point of like I just get to play tons of stuff with it. But I played a bunch of that, and that was a lot of. When was that? Was that September, October?
When that game came out?
Yeah. Oh, because it was right around the same time as Hades 2. So
yeah,
I just can't remember if it was. No, it was the end of September. It
was September 30th is when it came out.
Yeah, right.
I think
so I played a lot of that.
I could be wrong about that. But I thought it was. Anyway.
Yeah. So I played a bunch of that in October, but then in October I played Escape from Duck-Off and Ball Pit and Demon School. And because Demon School hadn't been out yet, but I played it for IGF.
Yeah.
Right. I got that. So I played a chunk of it, but I played a lot more of it when it came out in November. Yeah, actually, a lot of the games on my Steam list are stuff I played for IGF. But that's when Arc Raiders came out at the end of that month, and I started playing Arc Raiders. November played a ton of Arc Raiders and Demon School. And December, I did a playtest for my game. That's basically all I played in December. And Diablo 4, because they had a new patch and put a paladin in the game.
Yeah, you played. I think at the end of the podcast last time you said you're going to get off and play the paladin. So you played a little bit. Yeah, feels like a paladin.
Sure, a little bit. You can call it a little bit. That's fine. That's all.
Oh no! How many fucking hours did you play?
I'm okay with you saying a little bit.
Oh my god!
How much have I played? Hasn't been that much, right? Right?
Surely not. No, of course not. No way.
Says I played 131 hours total on Steam of the game, but how much? Show me what my recent playtime is. I don't know. Steam's not showing.
Let's see if I can.
It's at least been 30 hours, if not a little more.
Yeah. How's it play? How's it feel?
I love it. It's Paladin, okay. But it's definitely Diablo 4's version of Paladin, but it pulls from the Diablo 2 Paladin, but it also pulls in stuff from the Crusader in 3.
Yeah,
and kind of puts them all together. Its skill tree is much better than the other skill trees, and it's kind of a preview of how they're going to be revamping all the class skill trees in the expansion when that launches. So it's just deeper skill trees. There's just a lot more options, a lot more going on there. The Paladin feels great. I love it. It's cool that they just dropped that now. There's another class coming, when the expansion drops. But there's just a number. I'm having a good time with it because there's just a number of system changes to the game. They've really just redid a bunch of the stats on toughness and resistances. They've redone systems of the tempering system. If people know what that is, I don't really feel like explaining the whole thing, but they've just made it not random. Basically, tempering was a way to add an attribute to a piece of gear, and it was random before. There was some randomness to it, and so you could brick items. This is great, and it rolled wrong, and I can't retemper it, and now I don't want to use that item. They got rid of all that, so you just pick the stat you want to put on it, and what you're re-rolling is the range, and within the range, trying to optimize. but it doesn't break your gear anymore. So that's been great. Like, just playing it has felt great. There's a bunch more in-game activities. Overall, really good. I think it's probably the best league they've had, and hopefully it's a sign of the team getting all the stuff in that like people have been asking for a while for, and just more improvements until the expansion drops, which I think is going to bring even greater changes to the game. So that's been fun. But other than that, like, so was on PS4. It's been that I only played a few hours of Ghost of Yotei, but that's what this vacation is for me to dive into that a lot more. But that's it. I want to say I played something on Switch, but I don't know if I did. I don't remember.
Yeah, because most of the Switch 2 games you wouldn't have played.
No, not Switch 2 stuff. It would have to been Switch games from early in the year.
Yeah.
And I just don't know what those were anymore.
Yeah, I mean, there's more games that I played this year that I haven't beaten. I just listed the games that I beat. Like, I played a bunch of, I mean, obviously Mario Kart World. I mean, I should probably put that on here as quote unquote beat, because I played everything in that game. Donkey Kong Bonanza, as well. Played a lot of that. Played Ball Pit. I don't know if I would say I played a lot of it, but played enough to know how I feel about it. Other Nintendo games, my daughter played a bunch of Pokemon ZA, and I haven't even cracked Metroid yet. Metroid, yeah, I haven't even opened the plastic on it yet. So yeah, not much gaming in the back half or back quarter of this year, to be honest. But I did play.
Yeah,
I played one game this week. I was trying to play a game that was low. Last time I played on my treadmill, I played Spider-Man 2 and fell the fuck off my treadmill like 2 or 3 times because I was like moving with the characters basically, which I didn't know that I did until I got on a fucking treadmill. So I played NBA 2K25 because I figured I wouldn't be doing that, and it was perfect. So I played like an hour of that, and it was a hell of a lot of fun. So there you go. I finally played a video game. It was basketball.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, just looking at I haven't decided what I'm going to do with this yet, but looking at I love game of the year discussion, and we've always, I think for the most part, and I think we talked about this in terms of Final Fantasy Tactics, but have focused on games that are new for that list.
Yeah.
But my gaming time this year was really not just actually more focused on old games. So I'm not sure if I'm going to top 5 games that I played this year or top 5 new games, or maybe do both. I'm not sure. But everything on this list, I mean, there's so many Final Fantasies. Obviously I had a great time with Final Fantasy. So hard to deny that, but
nerd.
I know. But talk about new games.
You got there.
I did. I finally did. Fuck. I want to get back too. Because the guy moved on to 5 and 6.
Yeah. So
yeah, there's just so much looking back. I think it was my YouTube. I opened YouTube today, and it had like a year recap thing, the year in review or whatever that everything seems to fucking have at this point. But it was like, you watched a lot of lore videos on Final Fantasy. I was like, yeah, goddamn right I did.
Yeah. Are there any games that you've seen from, I don't know, any podcasts you've listened to stuff as it's end of the year discussions going on that you're like, oh, I should put that on a list to play in the future? That you just didn't touch?
Probably not yet. I mean, that will happen when I start listening to them. I've been listening to audiobooks. I haven't listened to a gaming podcast in at least a month.
All right.
Yeah, I really haven't. So I probably can't answer that right now. I know that there are games that I need to get back to that people I know have on their list, which is Bonanza, Donkey Kong Bonanza specifically. I really would like to beat that before the end of the year, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen.
Sure.
What about you? Anything that you've heard from podcasts or whatever?
The one that has stood out to me that I need to play, or is probably up my alley, is the 100 Line Last Defense Academy.
For sure.
Like, that one sounds actually really, really good. In the right type of anime bullshit for me.
Yep.
But that one, and there's been a couple people at work talking about it, being like, "No, you should play this," and I'm like, "Okay." There's that one. There was Trails in the Sky first chapter that I've been interested in because I've never played a Trails game. So, and I know that one reviewed incredibly well.
Yep. Lucky for me.
Still need to play Octopath Traveler 0. I'm just out of game budget for December because I bought the Final Fantasy scene boxes for Magic.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That took all my game budget for December.
Yeah, for sure.
But I got them all, so that's great. I have all those cards.
Very cool. Jelly.
That's kind of like, those are the two that have like stuck out of like, oh, I should play these. I think I wish listed some stuff too recently. Again, this was kind of my end before vacation thing. The designers, we just went through and were like, suggest games that we should play. Oh, Dispatch. I should play Dispatch instead of just like watching it.
Yeah,
it's really funny. I've watched the start 2 times now, and it's so fucking funny. Oh god,
I need to get back to that. Looking at my Steam, I haven't played it since the end of October.
They're not that long. I think the total is like going to be like 8 to 10 hours if you just played through the entire thing. So it's not long, but it sounds really good. Queue Up was recommended to me.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
Let's
see here.
It's on Steam.
Is it QUEUE?
No, it's literally Q-UP.
Oh,
Queue
okay.
Up.
Oh yeah.
It's a
coin flipping esport.
It's a multiplayer cookie clicker game.
Oh.
This is the team that made Universal Paperclips, which was a big like subversive online cookie clicker thing. They also made Babel Royale. You should look this up if you've not heard of this. I think this would destroy you.
Oh. Okay. Let me look. I'm gonna finish.
You need to look at. I'm waiting for you to get. I want to see your reaction whenever you read what this game is and see what it is.
Okay, I'm gonna click over right now. Babel Royale. Intense multiplayer free-for-all that combines a word-making skill with fast-paced tactical strategic action. Earn money and collect loot to upgrade your abilities, outrun the deadly hot zone, and outwit or outlast your opponents to have the last word. Is this like a fucking Words with Friends or Scrabble? Let's see here. Let's get to the video. Oh, shit, you're dropping down as a letter onto like basically a Scrabble board where everyone's moving around.
And the board gets... It is a Scrabble Battle Royale.
Fuck me. Oh my god, I have to fucking... Oh, it's free to play. I'm going to add this to my library right now.
The board gets smaller and smaller as you go, and you're
like, my god,
I don't even know.
Fuck?
It looks intense. Like, you need to be a good and fast Scrabble player.
Oh my god, this is insane.
I hadn't heard of it. It came out like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
This is a Liz England special. She's like, you haven't heard of this? And I'm like,
What the hell? Oh my god. I will have played this before we talk again. This looks right up my alley.
I'm pretty sure that anybody playing this has to be like some of the best Scrabble players at this point.
At this point, anyone who's playing it right now, yeah, they would destroy me.
They're just going to be like...
Oh my god, okay. Well, let me click back to the queue up because that looked interesting. Is it really just coin flipping?
Kind of, yeah.
There's other shit going on here.
One part multiplayer strategy game, one part clicker, one part demented capitalism simulator.
Yeah. And 100% completely random. Okay.
It's 96% positive.
Wow.
On Steam. It came out a couple weeks ago. November 5th. So this is
like
one. This is on my list of like high recommendations. Like, been told like I should play this. They're like, you would love this, and I'm like, what in the world is this?
I love the art.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I don't know.
The whale, the robot, the wizard, the streamer, the medic, the gambler, the pro, the troll. Oh, I love this. Okay, I'm adding it to my playlist or my wish list.
Yeah, that was a recent one that got added for me. That was really the one that came out of there. Then the one that really got. Go ahead.
I do have an answer for you. I keep hearing about it, and I know this is a game that I'm probably never going to play because I still haven't gotten through the first one. But people have talked so much good stuff about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
Yeah,
like medieval fucking simulator. It just sounds right up my alley.
Yeah, it's definitely the people at work that played it. They're just like, yeah, this is incredibly immersive medieval simulator. Like you just have to be willing to like spend a lot of time just doing random things and exploring the world, but you feel like it's actually the world cares about what you're doing and being in it. And it sounds really, really immersive and really neat. The other one that I'm going to pick up, I don't know if I'll do it on Switch or PC, is the Simogo Legacy Collection that came out like 2 weeks ago. Simogo did the most recent was Lorelei with the Laser Eyes, and then they did Wild Hearts, Sayonara Wild Hearts, and Year Walk again. But so there's been a number of their games because they were very mobile at the beginning of their career. That's where they did Year Walk and a bunch of other stuff. Device 6 was theirs, which is incredible. But it was very tied to mobile screens, like actual like the aspect ratio of the phones at that time was important to playing the games. And there's been a lot of these from like 2013, 2014 was Device 6 and The Sailor's Dream that they're not playable on modern game devices really well. So they made this collection to make them be playable in an actual format on Steam. Like Device 6, it's actually puts the right aspect ratio of a phone on your screen, so you can, and you're rotating. So you're rotating this like physical, this simulated physical device on your screen. Because that's the thing with Device 6. I mean, you're very into reading right now. I would say Device 6 is the closest like game that uses reading a book to be a puzzle game and a mystery.
Ooh, really cool.
You rotate, the words rotate in weird ways. Honestly, it's like probably very House of Leaves inspired. Because there's just like weird interjections going on. There's like weird, like rotate it the device from vertical to horizontal because the words just move on the page that way. They just take a corner.
Oh yeah, I have this game. You talked about this a while ago, and I downloaded it.
It's fantastic.
Okay, I might check this out again then.
But I just had realized that came out a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh. From a game preservation standpoint, it just makes me happy that they're figuring out a way to like keep these games around.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of been my suggestions lately. Yeah, and the only thing I've actually been playing is Diablo 4 because I was finishing out the week of work before this break, and the only thing I needed when I got off of work and just sit at my computer is like, I just want to click things and watch loot come out. Let me just get into a flow state. That's all I need. I just want the flow state going. And it was great.
It looks like Steam's changed the way that you can view what you've played in the last 2 weeks, because it would usually say you played 40 hours in the last 2 weeks and tell you how much on each of the top 3 games.
Yeah.
But now it doesn't list the top 3 games. Hour total, just lists the games.
Yeah.
So that's interesting.
Yeah, hard to say what they're doing. Steam's being a little weird there.
Yeah, well, I'm probably getting hit with the awards, the year-end wrap-ups, and the winter sale all at the same time. So
yeah,
that's a lot going on.
But yeah, then when we get back, we have to do our games of the year.
Yeah, that'll be your.
I have 10 days to see if Ultimate Sheep Raccoon will get enough ratings, because
Dude,
that makes or breaks the entire league right there. One game.
Isn't that crazy how it comes down to Ultimate Sheep Raccoon? Because this is we'll do a quick Fantasy Critic check in here. I have actual points 396.25. Anthony has 391.29. My projected points though are 391.65, and Anthony's is 395.9. Because I've had 34 games released with 0 expecting, because 2 games that they're not coming out. You have 35 released with 1 expecting, which is Half-Life 3 basically, which is
it's not coming out.
Not happening. So that's the projected 2 points for you. That will be 0. But we've got this Ultimate Sheep Raccoon, which has an open critic page. I counterpicked it because I was like, I don't think that's going to score very high. And it has only 1 review.
Yeah, at 7.5. So if it reviews around 7.5,
you'll get 5 points.
Roughly, yeah. And you'll get -5.
Yes, exactly.
So, like, the thing is if it reviews at a 73, I win.
Yep.
If it holds that average. And if it gets reviews in the next 10 days. Well, this calculates. But it's crazy. It's this one game. One random little game.
It's wild. Yeah, because at 396 minus 3, 393, you plus 3, you get 394. You'd win by 1 fucking point.
Yeah.
This is crazy because everything else that we've picked this year basically got reviewed. What explains this not getting reviews?
I don't know. It came out December 9th. It was fine. It, like, the original has plenty of buzz. I'm like, is it just too close to Christmas and no one's just doing anything?
Right, because if they didn't pick it up on release to review, I don't think this is going to get reviewed.
I don't think so. We'll see. Like I said, 10 days. We'll see what happens.
Like,
because this one review that was here was not here 2 days ago.
Right.
So there was Portuguese. One review came, and it's Portuguese.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course.
Probably Brazil. You could have instead picked up Terminator 2D, No Fate. It would have gotten you 5 points. Oh my god, what the hell, man?
I could have picked that up instead of Possessors.
Oh, that would have Jesus. Yeah, Possessors fucked you.
I think this is going a little... Let's just, on a tangent here, I think Heart Machine's basically dead at this point.
I think so too. That's 2 bad releases in a row.
It was two. They had 2 teams working on 2 games, and both of them have not worked out amazingly. So the magic of Hyperlight Drifter was not captured again.
Well, I feel like a Hyperlight Drifter 2, like same style, new game, whatever, would have probably done okay, but they did different stuff. This is Devolver owned company, or they just published them?
No, they just published, and they just published that. Only published Possessors. They didn't publish any of their other stuff.
Got it.
And Possessors looks cool. I'm just sad it
does look
just
cool.
Is what it is, because it looks visually so neat. But maybe needed more time to cook. I don't know.
But that is
quite Terminator 2D No Fate. I saw it there. I thought about picking up, but man, I didn't know. I didn't.
Yeah, of course.
Felt it was very risky of being like, what, you're doing a Pixel Terminator 2?
Yep, exactly.
Are you sure?
But man, this is the closest Fantasy Critic
crazy close
we've ever had. Yeah, you've got like Little Nightmares. I mean, fuck me. If I had counterpicked, where did it go? Where's your page? Little Nightmares 3, which you got 1.4 instead of, Claire Obscure.
No, you had a counterpick. So what were the first 10?
Yes, exactly.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes. So, of those 12, you had to pick 2 out of the first 12.
Yeah, and I
And you
chose
picked
Rift of the Necrodancer, which was a good
Dancer.
choice.
Fine. Clair Obscure. Which,
I mean,
at the time, seemed like that's a risky game.
it was unknown, you know? I could have
Yeah.
literally picked anything else, though. I could have counterpicked
Yes.
Metroid Prime fucking 4.
Yes.
Sid Meier's was the worst one for you at 79 of
Yep.
those top 12.
Yep.
What's mine? Pokemon Legends ZA did not do that well. It was 78. Yikes. Yeah, because you kind of picked Outer Worlds 2, which got an 83, and then Assassin's Creed Shadows 81. That's pretty good for those opening ones, to be honest.
Yeah, that was in line with where I'm like, they were not over 15 points, so it was better than a blank.
Yep, exactly.
But I could have picked like Wonder Stop or Pokemon ZA. Would have been fine.
Night Rain, yeah.
Yeah. But who wants to pick anything that has Elden Ring in the name?
Yes, exactly. Well, it's funny because got negative 24, and then I also kind of picked Ball Pit, which was negative 16. Like, if I had made better choices, then I had a whole menu of choices to choose from for the Ball Pit one. It wouldn't be this close, but you know what? This is fun. I like it.
That's crazy.
I like it being close.
It's really crazy. I was like, seriously, it's coming down to this game getting reviews. That's it.
Yep, exactly. And as I looked at the Fantasy Critic Discord, I was like, okay, so what's the deal here? And it's like it closes at whatever midnight East Coast time on the December 31st, or January 1st. I mean,
yeah.
So if you don't get them before then, if they come after that, then it doesn't count.
Yep.
But everything's locked down between now and fucking the end of the year, pretty much. I can't imagine it's going to get reviews, but
it just needs 5, I think.
5.
I don't know.
I think it's 5.
Open
I think
Critic
it's 5.
needs
Yeah.
So 4 more. It needs 4 more. We'll see. Yep.
You're like on the fucking, I don't know, whatever game.
Just call people up, make a review, please.
You're like, here, I will buy the game for you. We just fucking review it. I need to finally win this shit.
This is when I use AI. This is it. ChatGPT, give me a review for.
Yes, exactly. Oh,
I wouldn't at all. No, not at all. I won't.
I haven't seen anything explaining why this is not getting reviewed, so
I don't know either. Like, I really don't.
So you're holding out hope for this as opposed to Half-Life 3 getting released and reviewed.
Shadow Drop. It's not being Shadow Drop now. No. There's a lot of stuff saying that it might be coming with Steam. Steam PCs.
God, it should. That'd be such a great time to do it. So,
yeah. But we'll see.
Yeah.
But we have to do this again in the new year.
We have to do it soon because if there's anything we're launching early in January, we're going to miss it if we don't do our thing. So I guess we can see what's coming early January and decide when we want to do it.
Yeah, that's true. If anything's coming out effectively the week of the 5th. I don't think so, but I'll check.
Let's see.
I think it's a little bit later. Week schedule. Okay, there we go. January. Seeing if there's anything that makes. $15th. Oh, not seeing a huge amount of things.
So we could get away with the episode after.
Potentially.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, January, what do they say? That. So Legend of Heroes game is January 15th. Someone could pick up. We'll be by January 26th. We'll be fine, but that's when Highguard comes out. If anyone wants to pick up a hero shooter.
Oh yeah, now. I think I'll avoid that.
I'll pass on that. Cairn. That's cool. Oh, Cairn.
Cairn. Yeah, that
comes out. That's end of January, January 29th. So we should be fine. We're okay. I don't think there's anything really in those first couple weeks.
Okay, that sounds good then. And if it is whatever we can miss.
February is pretty big. February has Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined, Neo 3, Romeo is a Dead Man, which is one that's super weird that I'm curious on.
There's a Legends of the Hero Trails Beyond the Horizon. Is that another remake? Okay.
I don't know. That's the first one in January. I'm like, that's January 15th. So we're still good. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, if we're picking on like the 11th, we're okay.
Yeah, it should be good.
But yeah.
We'll just miss Pathologic 3.
Resident Evil Requiem is February 27th.
Nice.
So I think we're good. I think we got it. But honestly, like looking through the future list of games, there hasn't been a lot dated for 2026 right now. It's like once you hit like April, there's the Diablo 4 expansion, Pragmata, Saros. And then May. What else is in there?
May? Grand Theft Auto got moved out of May, right?
It did. It's Grand Theft Auto's in November.
Okay.
But basically the year, and once you get past April, there's almost nothing dated. Like there's Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight in May,
right, in May,
Phantom Blade 0 in September, Grand Theft Auto 6 in November. That's it of major games dated. The rest are just sometime in 2026.
It's crazy.
So I'm just like, I don't know. So I feel like it's going to be a weird year for Fantasy Critic in that regard.
Yeah,
because a lot of picking of things going like, I hope it comes out because I don't know.
That's the lesson I learned this year was don't, in that first 12 or whatever, don't burn something on something that's not even dated because goddamn, so much stuff gets pushed around.
Yeah.
But maybe we'll do it so that we draft fewer than 12.
Yeah. Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to be there. Is it actually going to hit November? Or are we going to get delayed into
I feel like this is the third delay.
Third delay.
Yeah, so I feel like this one's going to stick.
It should. I would hope.
I feel like that's going to be the first one picked from whoever goes first.
Probably.
Yeah.
And if you don't, you're not being smart, I'll be honest.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
game is gonna. That's the biggest game dated right now.
Well, and the way that we do it for people who haven't listened before is person who goes first gets to choose obviously first, but the second player chooses 2 in a row.
Yes.
So if you give up choosing, like the what did we do last time? I think it's the loser who gets to go first or decide what they want to do. I mean,
yes, they get their decision. Yes.
Yeah. So you're either deciding to get 2 good ones in a row or get a Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, cool. That's all I got for the night.
Yeah, me too. Well, thanks everyone for listening. If you like our podcast, please rate it on your podcast service of choice, and we will see you in the new year. We'll come back with our Game of the Year podcast in the first Monday of January, I think, unless that's fucking New Year's. I guess I'm not looking at the calendar.
That is not.
Not. Yeah, okay. So the 5th of January, expect us to come back, but we're going to skip the December 29th, and we will see you next time.
Later, everyone.